your leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mindy Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. Also brought to you by the City of Richmond Fire Department. Remember, October is Fire Safety Month. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Well, welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Thursday, October 20th, live from Big Hill Avenue, Richmond Register Studios, I guess you'd say. It's a studio, it's the office,
absolutely.
Whatever.
Headquarters, sports headquarters for Madison County.
Anything's a studio when you have a webcam, so there you go.
Absolutely.
It's the world these days. So we are live tonight. Thursday night here in Madison County. Don't have any anything new, didn't have any varsity action across the county tonight. We're still waiting for the 11th region volleyball draw. That'll be Saturday, and of course we have 2 football games tomorrow night. We'll talk about that in just a minute. And we got EKU homecoming on Saturday, but we're going to talk a little bit about the Berea football game coming up here in just a few minutes. But before we do that, this came out today. This is in the Thursday edition of the Richmond Register. Look at that.
Very nice.
Madison Central boys and girls golf teams sweeping the state titles. Little 8-page special section we did. A lot of the parents and stuff, coaches bought ads in it. It's really cool. It's got a lot of cool pictures, and it's got the 2 stories from the 2 state championships for both teams. So it's in the Thursday paper, and we got plenty of them here at the office if you want to get one. So just come on by and pick one up, or pick one up at Speedway or the Walmart or wherever papers are available pretty much anywhere. I get that question all the time. It's like, where can we get a paper? And you can
they're everywhere.
Yeah, Meijer, Kroger, Walmart, everybody's got them out there somewhere. And then I'm thinking pretty much all the little stores around town, the dollar stores and everything too as well. So if you want to pick that up as a keepsake for those young folks, then there you go. But pretty proud
Just
of that.
Just go by and knock on Nathan's window.
Yeah. That's what Randy does when he comes in that window right there.
I do, right there.
Him and Ricky do the same thing, so that's all right. Well, we do have 2 football games tomorrow night. Madison Central at Bryan Station. That will be for the district championship, and we previewed that one last night. So if you missed our preview of that, you can go back and check that out. Of course, all these videos are up on Facebook if you just scroll back a little bit. But tonight we're going to focus on Berea Community, the only other game of the night tomorrow, as they go up to take on Frankfort in another big district game. Both these teams are 1-1 in the district. This is the final district game for both, which means the winner gets the number 2 seed and a home playoff game in the first round of the playoffs. And we had to go back and look a long way, folks, but the last time Berea Community played host to a first-round playoff game, 2000. 22 years ago. So, but first things first, they do have to beat Frankfort, which is something they have not been able to do since these 2 teams were put in the same district together. They played each other each of the last 3 years, and quite frankly, Frankfort has dominated the series, winning. The last time they played in Frankfort was 2 years ago on a horrible, wet, rainy Thursday night, which you'll hear me talk about in a minute with some of the players. But they got beat 44-0. So the Pirates have not been on the good side of this rivalry here recently, but there's a certain renewed spirit down there, and there's a lot of momentum building. And after an 0-3 start, they've won 3 of their past 5, so the 3, and so to get back and get it in this position to host a first-round playoff game. They're coming off a win over Eminence last week at home, first district win in 14 years. Here's was it 14? What was it? Was it 4? No, it wasn't 14. It was 8 years. 8 years since the last one. Too many numbers floating around in my head. First district win since 2014. It was 31 straight district games, 31 straight district losses for Berea until they beat Eminence last Thursday. So here's what Coach Frank Parks Jr. had to say today when I went down there to talk to him and the boys about the big matchup with Frankfort and trying to stay focused and not looking too far ahead. I'm here at Berea Community High School with football coach Frank Parks Jr. Getting ready for the big showdown Friday night over at Frankfort with the Panthers. Thanks for taking some time to talk to us today, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it seems like pretty spirited practice out there. The guys are in kind of good spirits. They know what the potential they have on Friday night to go to finish second in the district. It's a big game, and it seems like they're ready for the challenge.
Yes, we'll talk about this week. We've been on this theme of make sure everyone does their job and do what they're supposed to do. So, they're excited about the opportunity that is in front of them Friday night at Frankfort.
Yeah, and it's been since 2000 since last time they hosted a home playoff game here, but it's nice to think about, but you got to take care of business first.
Yeah, our theme and what we've been really preaching from about week 5 on is 1-0, taking one game at a time. So we're really not looking forward, but they understand the stakes of this game. But with that being said, though, it's about, playing each play and each quarter one play at a time and just doing your job and trying to execute at a high level, then the rest of it will take care of itself.
Yeah, and this group has not fared well against Frankfort. The 3 times you guys have played them since they've been in the district, they gotten the better of you. So and it gets more even more motivation, huh?
Oh yeah, well, like we talk about 1-0, we really don't focus on those things that happened in the past. We got a different Frankfort team in front of us, and we're a different Berea team than those last few years. So we focus on the now, and like I said earlier, just about doing what we're supposed to do this week with this opportunity, and going out there and executing and playing hard and playing a clean football game.
All right, well, give us a little scouting report on them. I know they picked up a narrow win over Eminence. They lost to Kentucky Country Day. So what can you tell us about them?
Well, they're explosive on offense. They got a couple guys in number 4, number 5 that can take it a distance at any moment in time. So, we got to make sure we do a good job on those guys. And the quarterback is pretty good as well. He's able to make some plays. So, we got to play fundamentally sound football and, focus on what we can control and go out there and just play a physical brand of football and execute.
Yeah, and road games are never easy. They have a unique facility over there down by the bridge, but it'll be a challenge for you guys.
Yeah, they do, but like I said, we try not to think about those type of things. It's a football game, and once that ball's kicked off, it's about who's going to play a physical brand and who's going to execute and play the cleanest brand of football possible. So we try not to worry about those things that we cannot control and just control all those other things that come along with the football game and our preparation. So that's our main focus.
Yeah, right. Pirates at Frankfort, 7:30 Friday night, then back home next week for the regular season finale against Jellicoe. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yep, as always, Coach obviously right there. So often controlling the ball, protecting the ball is a big part of success for any team anywhere, and that's what happened to Frankfort last week in that game against Kentucky Country Day. They had 6 turnovers. Would love to give you more info on Frankfort, but they have not updated their stats for the past 4 games on KHSAA. So we can kind of tell you a little bit about who they are. They do have some talented players. The quarterback is a guy named Sam Davis, and Coach talked about number 3 and number 4 there in the video, and that would be number 3 would be the receiver Mason Lay, and number 4 would be dual threat, a guy named Larry Carter, And then they also have a pretty good running back in Jaden Morgan as well. But haven't updated their stats on KHSA, so I really can't tell you much more than that.
In 4 days?
Yeah, in 4 games. The last
4 games?
Yeah, the last 4 games are no.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. But we can certainly tell you a little bit more about Berea. Of course, Yamel Cruz has really developed into a playmaker for the Pirates. Last year, played mostly at wide receiver. They moved him to running back this year. 12 touchdowns on the season, 623 yards rushing. And you also throw in 1 receiving touchdown as well. He's also brought back 2 punt returns for touchdowns, 1 kickoff return for a touchdown. Just really become a dynamic offensive force for the Pirates. Very steady play at quarterback from Jason Coburn, 59 of 140, 9 touchdowns on the season, 917 yards. Does have 7 interceptions, but has played a lot cleaner here recently. Was a big reason they picked up that 43-12 win over Eminence last week. If you look back to that game, it was Yamel Cruz with 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 receiving, and 1 on a punt return. Coburn was 10 of 21 with 2 touchdowns. He also ran for a touchdown as well, as the Pirates racked up about 300 yards of total offense while holding Eminence to just 65. So there is definitely some momentum building at Berea. It would be a huge thing for them to have a home game in a couple of weeks. But obviously, like Coach Park said, that's been their motto for a while now. It's 1-0, 1-0 every week. And so this week, the challenge is to beating Frankfort. And earlier today, I had a chance to talk to the quarterback, Jason Coburn, and offensive lineman/defensive lineman, Joe Collins. Berea Community High School, joined by Joe Collins and Jason Coburn from the Berea Pirates football team. Big matchup this Friday up in Frankfort against the Panthers, big district game. And of course, you guys picked up your first district win in more than 8 years last week here at home against Eminence. I guess both you guys just trying to talk about what that meant to you guys personally, for the team, for the school, kind of for everybody around here.
I think it was a big deal. I think it's just great to win a district game, and we're getting pretty good this year, so I think we can get another one on our belt. So,
and Joe, it's something people have been looking forward to for a long time.
Yeah.
And you guys were, I guess, probably in elementary school the last time the last one happened. So I guess that was great. But now another opportunity is presented to you guys. If you guys can win Friday night, you'll have a home playoff game for the first time since 2000. So an even bigger opportunity. Of course, you got to go on the road to Frankfort to do that. But you guys got to be excited about that opportunity.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, we're very excited.
But it ain't gonna be easy. I mean, like I said, Frankfort. The 3 years you guys have been in this district, they've beaten you each time. A couple of those by some lopsided scores. So, kind of, what do you remember about the previous matchups for those guys, Joe?
Usually they get under our skin, but we've gotten a lot better about stuff like that.
Yeah. You guys both remember the game 2 years ago there? Thursday night, rainy. The field was a muck. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, we do.
I was there that night too. That was horrible. What do you remember about that night, Joe?
It was hard to run. That's about the only thing I remember.
Yeah, I think I had to throw away a pair of shoes after that game. It was so. Well, kind of give me you guys have looked at the film and everything. Kind of a scouting report, kind of both sides of the ball in Frankfort. What do they like to do, and what are you guys going to try to stop them from doing?
Oh, they like to run the ball a lot. Their quarterback likes to run a lot. I think we're going to do a pretty good job of stopping that. What else, Joe?
He's pretty much got it all. I got a few big kids up front, but that's all the size I got, really.
You guys gaining momentum here. Like I said, over the past couple of years, you guys have had a lot of those first time since a long time ago wins, and so it seems like a lot of momentum building in this program, a lot of good vibes coming out of here.
Yeah. All we've been trying to do is build our team and get everybody together and win some games. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate Jason and Joe talking to us earlier today after practice, and Joe said he didn't like to be on camera, so but I appreciate him doing it for us, and he did great. I thought, we talk to these kids all the time, and they're like shy, and they don't, and it's like, most of them just do great, and it's just a friendly conversation, and good to hear what they have to say. So appreciate them talking to us. 7:30 tomorrow night, Berea at Frankfort. The winner gets the number 2 seed in the district and a home first-round playoff game. So, maybe how about that, though, Randy? It'd be the first time since 2000. That'd be awesome.
Wow, since 2000?
2000. Yeah, they lost to Newport Central.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be great for the program. Another step in the right direction for the program. So, but the other game tomorrow night, Madison Southern is off. So the only other game is Madison Central at Bryan Station. That'll be for the district championship up there. Me and you will be there with the tailgate show at 6:30.
Yes, we
so
will.
If you're a Central fan, come by and say hello. We get some snappy tomato pizza, and we'll hang out and talk to anybody who'll come by and talk to us. So we'll be
handing out pizza.
We're just lonely, pathetic people standing in a parking lot looking for anybody to come and talk to.
That's what we do. Is Russ going to come? Is Russ coming?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him. I'll give him a buzz tomorrow and see if he wants to come hang out with us. So.
All right, yeah, just see if he can come by.
Yeah, it's Lexington, but it's not that far away.
It's not that far. It's just right off the literally right off the interstate.
Yeah, so we did the tailgate show from there last year with the playoffs, and he was up there with us. So hopefully he will. But both those games tomorrow night, there are full previews up on our website right now. I'll tweet out those links as well on social media, all that type of stuff as well, so everyone will know. And if I try to do it as soon as I get off here, I'll try to do it. But if you are a Berea fan and you are going tomorrow night, that field is not at the high school. Like I was kind of joking in the video there. It's down by the bridge downtown, and I'll try to get an exact location. It is a very unique, very I'm going to say old. That sounds like I'm being mean, but it's a very historic, facility.
Very historic.
A unique place. It's got like a little, it looks like a church or something in the corner there.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of cool. I mean,
yeah. But like I was saying earlier, I was there 2 years ago, and I think I had to throw away the shoes I was wearing that night because it had rained for about a week straight, and it was horrible. A Thursday night game, and they ended up getting beat 44-0 on top of that too. So.
Yeah, and that field will hold water too.
Oh, yeah. But, it's right down there by the river, so probably not a lot of runoffs. So 2 big games tomorrow night. We'll have you covered. Me and Randy will be at Bryan Station. Our friend Ricky Elkins will be in Frankfort, and we'll have you covered at both sites, and we'll keep you up to date as we usually do at Richmond R Sports on Twitter. And I guess that's about all we got for you. But, yeah, if you want to get a copy, we got plenty of copies of these. So if you want one of these with this awesome picture on the front, please come by and get some. And that's what we got for you. So, and there it is. Of course. Yeah. Well, all right.
You have to.
Well, you're gonna get some bonus vinyl this week. So
bonus.
Leave that. Put that back up on the screen.
Put that back up. Okay.
Put that back up on the screen. So cracks me up every time. So all right. Well, 2 years ago. Today, my dad died. And this was his favorite Johnny Cash. So.
The lady came from Baltimore, and all she wore was lace.
The lady came from Baltimore, Johnny Cash.
So that I was poor, she never saw my face. I was there to steal her money, to take her rings and run. Then I fell in love with the lady and got away with love.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mindy Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. Also brought to you by the City of Richmond Fire Department. Remember, October is Fire Safety Month. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.